good to have commerce restored. I've many goods here if you wish to
Thank
trade.
you.
It's looking good. Not good enough, but good.
First, a full wheel of Antivan smoked cheese, and now 3 royals worth of crushed mint. They were right here. I remember seeing someone take them. I can't recall their face. There's no end of it. I can store an army. Inquisitor, I must speak with you.
What is it?
I must explain something first about the Montilier's fortunes.
I remember you said your family had been forbidden from trading in Orlais.
It's devastated our finances. The Montilier's have, in fact, been in debt for over 100 years.
I had no idea your family's situation was so precarious.
Hardly anyone outside the family does. For generations, we've done everything to keep creditors at bay. Sold our lands to stave off interest. It is infuriating to see my family still reduced to this. I'm to become head of our house. If I sell any more of our land, my family will become destitute. That cannot be my legacy to them.
Most people worry about their next meal, never mind an estate.
I'm not blind, but I worry for my family. My foolish sister Yvette with her daydreams. My brothers trying to rebuild our fleet with their own hands. Is it wrong to hope they never know hardship?
Is there anything I can do?
I'd almost solved our problems. For a while. I negotiated a chance to reinstate the Montilier's as landed traders in Orlais. We could rebuild with that. But when I dispatched paperwork to Val Royeaux, I've just learned my carriers were murdered. And the documents restoring my family's trading status destroyed.
Were the murderers targeting the Inquisition?
Leliana made inquiries that bore success. Comte Boisvert, a nobleman in Valroyot, claims to know who killed my messengers. He has a request that you come when I meet him, so he's seen publicly conferring with you.
What will being seen with me gain the Comte?
The Comte will drop hints at parties he's to meet with an important visitor. Allies and rivals will take note. Once he's met you, there will be speculation. The Comte will subtly spin reports to his advantage. He will use us. But if he knows who killed my people, I ask that we indulge him.
If that's what it takes to get to the bottom of this, I'll meet this Comte with you.
Thank you, Inquisitor. It means... you are too kind. I must know who killed my couriers just to harm my family. Yes?
Let's speak.
Good. Have you heard anything? Not yet. I'll let you know as soon as I do. Let's see what we have. Let us begin. Inquisitor.
rumors.
We'll make good use of it. Thank you.
Frost every morning. They'll be losing toes soon enough.
I found some of the apostate's supply stores. I can mark the locations for you.
I'll get out there myself with a few men and pick them up. This will keep a lot more refugees alive next time it snows. I appreciate it.
We've a chance. A real one.
This is just... I'm grateful you tracked me down when you did. As exciting as wandering the woodlands was, this is better. It's good to be part of something so important. Something that could change things.
I'm pleased that you feel that way.
Makes me sound like a chantry sister, doesn't it? Some giddy new initiate. But so be it. I suppose you've earned my loyalty and girlish enthusiasm. You are who you choose to follow. Someone told me that once. Took me years to understand what he meant.
There's wisdom in that.
It was a chevalier who said those words to me. A powerful man, but never without honor. A true knight. We met as competitors in the Grand Tourney. He left me with that advice before we parted. Put aside his own ambitions to help me win the melee. I don't think I even thanked him.
What is this Grand Tourney?
You've never heard of it? The Grand Tourney of the Free Marches. It's a spectacle. Song, dance, wine, every amusement you can imagine. But the greatest part is the contest of arms. Prove yourself in the Grand Tourney, and you can make your fortune.
How did he help you?
There were 100 men on the field, each one fighting for himself. The knight and I had forged an alliance. It was just the two of us, and we took all comers. The goal, down as many opponents as possible. He always let me deliver the final blow.
He must have wanted something from you to help like that.
A pupil, a squire. Someone to teach and to mold. He saw my potential. When it was over, he offered to mentor me. To teach me to become a chevalier like him. And I, young and stupid, turned him down flat. I just won the melee at the Grand Tourney. I didn't need him. I should have gone with him. Perhaps things could have been different.
You're here now. A Grey Warden. It worked out.
I suppose it did, didn't it? But I'm older. Hopefully wiser. And I think I've chosen the right person to walk with. Heard you found something that had to do with wardens. Would have liked to have seen it.
Our mounts have...
apologies, but the quartermaster is expecting something back.
I asked Mother Giselle, and she said you're wrong.
They're just stories.
No, I did not see him. The report was vague.
In the Inquisition? Red jelly? How's that?
I told you I was right not to send supplies to Haven. Look what happened there.
I'm more worried about you and
Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadows.
Do you know where this noble wanted to meet us?
I do. The Comte Boisvert invited us to his mansion, not far from here. I pray he clears up the deaths of my messengers, as promised.
Lead the way.
Okay. Did you guys actually hear me throughout any of that? I hope so. I really do. I'll figure it out at some point. If you didn't, I apologize. This fucking thing is sometimes fucks with me.
Welcome, my friend.
Thank you for seeing us, Comte Boisvert.
The honor is mine. Please, sit. It's an honor to assist two such distinguished guests.
I hope helping us doesn't endanger you.
Hardly. Even a brush with someone as well known as yourself can become a great asset in Belroyo. Giving you the identity of those who murdered Lady Montile's messenger seemed the least I could do. Have you heard of the House of Repose?
The Assassin's League?
My contacts obtained a copy of a document in the archives. Contract for a life.
The House of Repose is hereby sworn to eliminate anyone attempting to overturn the Montiliers' trading exile in Orlais.
Who's sending these assassins?
The contract was signed by a noble family. The Duparquets.
But the Duparquets died out as a noble line over 60 years ago.
Indeed. But the contract was signed 109 years ago.
How can a family try to kill you after they died out?
The Duparquets were our rivals. They drove the Montiliers from Valoroyo. This contract was drawn up over 100 years ago, but it wasn't invoked until I tried to overturn my family's exile.
Unpleasant though it may be, The House of Repose is merely fulfilling its contractual duties.
If the people who wanted your family dead are gone, why are the assassins still after you?
A contract is a contract, Inquisitor. Our Legion businesses live and die by their reputations. The entire guild's welfare would be endangered if an agreement was tossed aside on a whim of time or fate.
She's quite right, Your Worship. The House of Repose is doing what it feels necessary. By its standards.
Oi.
I'll do what I can to stop these attacks, Josephine.
Thank you, Inquisitor. I think I may know how. The Duparakets still have descendants under the common branch. If we elevate them to nobility, a Duparaket could annul the contract on my life.
That will take time, Lady Monty. Time during which the House of Repose will be obliged to hunt you.
Will they now? You are exceedingly well informed. You're not to have said you'd heard rumors, at best.
A bit of subterfuge. This contract on your life is an ugly business. One the House of Repose deeply regrets.
He's an assassin.
But this is Orlais. Even an assassin's world is his bond.
Does Comte Boisvert actually exist?
Absolutely. The Comte's offer to reveal the killers of Lady Montilet's messengers was genuine. So was his information somehow. An end to be tied up later.
Damn.
The House of Repose has some nerve sending a killer to greet us.
Hardly anyone in the League isn't trained for this, Inquisitor. The contract on Lady Montilet's life is so unusual, we felt the courtesy of an explanation was in order.
It is appreciated, Monsieur.
Your idea to seek out the Duparaket to revoke her orders is an interesting one. I wish you luck. I did not come to shed blood today, Inquisitor. Only to speak. Might I pass?
Why warn us about your contract and let us go?
Exactly.
In Orlais, it is only decent to inform those involved in a contract when extraordinary circumstances conspire.
And the guild's reputation would suffer if you ignored the contract. I quite understand.
Thank you, Lady. May we conclude with my departure?
Go then.
Good day, Your Worship.
Damn.
My lady, I pray we never meet again.
Well, I didn't think our meeting would end like this.
We'll deal with these assassins.
I have some thoughts. Let's discuss them back at Skyhold. I'll feel safer with the castle's walls around me.
Do you hear something?
Oh, goodness. Comte Boisvert, is that you? Oh, the lock's been broken off. We'll find a saw. I realize the cabinet is quite valuable, Comte.
Oh, come on.
Surely. A locksmith, then? As you wish.
Dude, just let her use the damn saw. Actually, no. I don't know how sure-handed Josephine is, especially with a saw. Don't know where he is in that box. Might end up cutting him in two. One life Josephine takes. Yuck. Sorry. That's that was unnecessary. Usually I get bored. I get bored really easily. I don't know why, but I get bored extremely easy. Still can't believe this shit was off. I still hope you guys could have heard me.
Worship,
That would be me. That would be I. That would be Damien.
I'm so sorry, Inquisitor. I never thought my family's trading status would trap us in an assassin's plot.
Aw, Markiplier just uploaded something. And Minx. Yay!
Between our soldiers and spies, Skyhold's safer than anywhere else in Thedas.
Yep.
Yet the problem persists. I've tracked down the last two parakeets. If they become gentry, they can annul the contract on my life. We'll require a noble from Val Royaux to sponsor them, a judge to provide documents, a minister to ratify them.
It's so like you to take the longest course of action, even when your life is at stake.
Really?
I assume you already know everything about this mess.
There is a faster way, Josephine. The original contract on your life is in the vaults of the House of Repose. If my agents infiltrate it and destroy the original, the assassin will have no obligation to chase you.
Liliana, please. I want no more bloodshed over a personal affair.
Don't be so stubborn, Josie. How long will it take you to gather these favors in Val Royaux? If destroying the original contract will satisfy the guild, I say we do it.
But I'm sure my plan will work, Inquisitor.
Whatever happens, I'll assign you more guards. The House of Repose won't be idle long.
I appreciate it, but I still believe elevating the two parakeets will solve this.
Alright.
First, we need to perform some favors in Val Royaux. I'd be happy to discuss where we could begin.
No. I'm going with, Liliana. I am going with Liliana on that one. Fuck that. How long would it actually take somebody to do that? False accusations, confront mages at Mendingwood. Oh.
If it was abandoned when we arrived, who named this place Skyhold?
Sola says it changed hands so many times, the original builders can't be traced.
I read the House of Armitage once built a fortress in the vicinity 5 ages ago, but the records are lost.
I've got to wait 2 motherfucking hours for that. The Serpent of Navarra.
All right.
Okay. We got the Western Approach. Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts. I'm at level 12, so I'm at the ended. I'm under.
We have to reach the Empress before Corypheus. The only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Celine will be meeting for peace talks with usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala.
The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
Do we need to go to the peace talks? The Empress must have personal guards. We could just warn her she's in danger.
We've made the attempt, but...
It seems that our messages never reached her. Someone intercepted them.
It's better that we don't leave this to chance. If Orlais falls to Corypheus, no land is safe.
What do we know about Duke Gaspard?
The man who would have been Emperor. He's Celine's cousin, and was first in line to inherit the throne when Emperor Florian died. Celine outmaneuvered him. She won over the Council of Heralds, who hold authority over title disputes.
Cool.
She became Empress, and he a general in the Imperial Army. He's well loved by the troops. He's also a Chevalier. Most of their number sided with him when he turned on the Empress.
Aren't the Chevaliers part of the army? Why would they follow the Duke?
Most Chevaliers are sworn to serve the crown, but that does not give them faith in the person wearing it. The Empress has tried to improve relations with Ferelden and Navarra. The Chevaliers see her as anti-military. They believe Gaspard could lead the Empire back to the glory of Draken's expansion years.
Who is this Ambassador Briala?
An ambassador in name only. She has organized the elves of Halam Sharal into an underground army. The Empress invited her to the peace talks in a bid to gain the elves' alliance in the war. That would be scandal enough, without the rumor that Briala is a jilted lover of Celine's. A personal grudge
Whoa.
and a network of saboteurs at her command. Promising lead.
Wait, the elven leader is a jilted lover of the Empress.
It's not widely known. Just a rumor whispered among the palace servants a few years ago. If it's true and were to get out, the Empress and an elf. The scandal could destroy Celine's court. Even if a lie,
Damn.
Briella could use it to blackmail the Empress. She has some connection to the throne.
Tell me everything we know about the Empress.
Empress Celine is a renowned diplomat and reformer. She works tirelessly to secure peace for the Empire. Unfortunately, many Orlesians view peace as complacency. She has yet to name an heir, leaving the future of the Empire in doubt if anything happens to her. Especially when the next in line is her cousin Gaspard, who's made few friends on the Council of Heralds.
Celine is surrounded at all times by countless guards, courtiers, servants, and vassals. What better place for an assassin to hide than the Empress's own household?
How can Gaspard
Right.
still be next in line while he wages war against his Empress?
The title Grand Duke indicates that he was a prince before the Empress took the throne.
You've given me plenty to think about.
With Gaspard and Celine's armies entrenched, we cannot openly march troops to the palace.
My agents will ensure your soldiers get inside. But it must be a few at a time to avoid attention.
Understood. Just give the word, we'll begin.
Let's just go for it. Let's go for broke. I'd rather Cassandra, Vivienne. I need a... Okay, let's take Cole with this one. Just so I can fuck with people. But that's just me. I love to fuck with people. Templar Order, traditional role, hero Frelin. Ooh. Indeed. Fuck. His current whereabouts are unknown. Fuck you. I'm right here. Well, the player. I don't know where my character is. Nor do I really want to know what my character is. He's probably off fucking Morgan somewhere. Well, she's here, but I'm pretty sure he's fucked her to death.
The political situation in Halam Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him.
God damn it.
Whether we act as his allies, or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
Wow.
Inquisitor Trevelyan, we meet at last. I've heard so much about you. Bringing the Templars into your ranks was not just a brilliant military move, but a clever political ploy as well. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
And which one was the rightful one again? I keep getting them confused.
The handsome, charming one, of course, my lady.
Don't try to charm me,
I'm
bitch.
not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you. My lady, are you prepared to shock the court by walking into the Grand Ball with a hateful usurper? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
I can't imagine that crowd has seen anything better than us in their entire lives.
You're a woman after my own heart, my lady. As a
Oh,
friend,
shut up.
perhaps there is a matter you could undertake this evening. This elven woman, Briella, I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
Tell me there's more to your suspicion than the elves were acting dodgy.
That Ambassador Briala used to be a servant of Celine's. That is, until my cousin had her arrested for crimes against the Empire to cover up a political mistake. If anyone in this room wishes Celine harm, Inquisitor, it's that elf. She certainly has reason.
Okay, Dad.
Be as discreet as possible. I detest the game, but if we do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like villains. We're keeping the court...
You're a villain, motherfucker.
Shall we?
Is that the Inquisitor?
What? A martyr? Don't be absurd.
One of the Trevelyan's, I've heard.
The fuck you just say? What the fuck did you eat? What the fuck did you guys just say? I will fucking kill you all. I have weapons, you know.
Pardon me, my lady. Have you seen a ring anywhere? It was a gift from the Countess Montbéliard, enchanted by the Fomari. I cannot go into the vault without it.
Is this ring particularly valuable?
Its worth in coin is not as important as its social value. It was a gift from a member of the Council of Heralds. If she finds out I lost it, she will never forgive me. Not even if I live to be 1,000 years old.
Bitch, I promise you, your social life will die out long before that ever comes. That day ever comes.
What's your game? Are you trying to convince the Countess that you treasure her gift? Or just to gain importance by getting the Inquisitor to run a menial errand for you?
I assure you, the ring truly is lost, and I must find it or risk terrible repercussions.
Stop fucking.
Maker, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
Is this the ring you are looking for?
You are a treasure! I cannot believe you found it! You have saved me a lifetime of mortification. How can I thank you enough?
Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All you have to do is walk 12 fucking steps in this direction, bitch. Either you are very dumb.
Is that the Inquisitor?
Yeah, either you are very dumb or you are blind as holy fuck. And I'm betting against being blind. Because you knew I was a woman.
What is Lady Pentecost wearing?
Fuck. Okay. Fuck. Okay. So we have a couple things that we need to get done here. Okay. We need storage key. This place is beautiful. I like this. I would love to live in a place like this.
Do you mind? We don't wish to be disturbed.
Fuck you and fuck you. Fuck both you bitches. You just look like that the morning after that you've done something horrifically wrong.
Any word from the front lines?
My spies said the bodies were beyond counting.
Surely the Empress will put an end to the war tonight.
Pray, my friend. If the Maker does not hear us now, just pray.
Yeah, the dude looked like the morning after where he had sex and it went terribly wrong and it was horrible for both parties and now he's just feeling really shitty. And now I can't take back the night. That's the kind of night he looks like he's having. Or his date stood him up and looked like some sort of fucking prom letdown. Won't that suck? I didn't go to my prom, so I really don't care. Yeah, I really didn't care about prom. Neither did my girlfriend at the time either. Okay, okay. Okay, okay.
What is Lady Pentecost wearing?
Why are you talking shit about Cassandra? What's wrong with you? She'll behead all of you. Well, she's able to behead all of them. Holla statue.
Are all the Denoces here?
I want to get rid of some things at some point. But we'll get in and we might just call it a day. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll go a little longer. Yeah. I have a looting. I am looting some things. I am looting. Look at these things. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. I have already 2 of that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that or that. I don't need any of that. If you call me something along the lines of fat, I will beat your ass. King Deep Stalker vibe. Legion Henning. Yeah, no. That clashes with anything she's wearing. And I'm not anything for knowing anything good to wear, but yeah, that clashes. And that's not good. Okay. On a longbow. Okay. God damn it. Okay. Let's get in.
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please. I'm
What's up,
sure
sexy?
you know how to handle most nobility, but the game is nothing like the Free March's intrigues. It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
Don't they sound delightful? I'm shocked we haven't invited the court to dinner at Skyhold.
The
Damn.
game is like Wicked Grace played to the death. You must never
Oh.
reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer staring down Corypheus.
You're just full of joy and light this evening.
Everything will be fine. Andraste, watch over us all.
Damn. But you gotta hope when one of the gods actually look out for you. You know there's gonna be some sort of problem. I've seen enough in my life to know that. Oh yeah. The Carta, the Penitence Crossing, a giant. I don't want to see what's under that cloak right there. His face is scary enough as it is. His face is terrifying. Okay. Damn it. Okay. This looks fucking beautiful. I would love to live in a place like this.
It will take some time to get our men into the palace. I'll alert you when we're ready.
Okay.
The sooner we go in, the sooner we can get this over with.
I'm pretty sure she does not like what she's wearing.
Interesting.
Just gives you an option. Eavesdrop.
I had no idea.
I'm just eavesdropping on people for no fucking reason.
Boring.
Oh, out of nowhere. Boring.
How has
What?
the lyrium trade dropped off so sharply?
With so much fighting, demand should be higher than ever.
My contact said there's a new supplier, but we can't track down who it might be.
Are they? They're not talking. Oh, it's somebody else. That's bad.
I heard Celine was having the entire wing redecorated, but the timing is atrocious.
Why would she do such a thing now? I wish there was more news coming from the convent.
Good news is becoming an increasing.
Okay, Gaspard. What do you want? Yeah.
And now presenting Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lady Inquisitor Trevelyan, daughter of Ban Trevelyan of Ostwick.
Man, my parents don't even get a name.
Shepherd and leash of the wayward Order of Templars, purger of the heretics from the ranks of the faithful.
Remember to smile. This is all for show, my dear.
Champion of the Blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying the Inquisitor, Seeker, Cassandra, Allegra, Portia, Calogera, Philomena.
Get on with it.
Pentagast,
Ta.
14th cousin to the King of Navarra, 9 times removed, hero of Orlais, right hand of the Divine. Madame Vivienne, first enchanter of the Circle of Magi, enchanter of the Imperial Court, mistress of the Duke of Ghislaine, Sir Cullen Stanton Rutherford of Honleaf, command of the forces of the Inquisition, former Knight Commander of Kirkwall, Lady Liliana, Nightingale of the Imperial Court, veteran of the Fifth Blight, Seneschal of the Inquisition, and left hand of the Divine, and Lady Josephine Charette Montillier of Antiva City, Ambassador of the Inquisition.
Cool. I love just hearing the titles. I just like how Cassandra just chimed in out of nowhere. Get on with it. that was actually hilarious.
My dear sister.
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
Don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Inquisitor?
Lady Inquisitor, we welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
I am delighted to be here, Your Majesty.
We have heard much of your exploits, Inquisitor. They have made grand
What's up with your hands?
evenings. How do you find Haram Shiral?
I've never seen anything to equal the Winter Palace.
We hope you will find time to take in some of its beauties. Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
Isn't there a curtsy right there?
Inquisitor, a word when you have a moment.
Isn't that supposed to be a curtsy? For women, isn't it supposed to be a curtsy?
It's true. The Templars have returned to the faith. I can handle this as a simple thing.
Shit. Everyone looks freaky here.
I didn't expect the Inquisitor to be so delightful.
Well, I look better than you ladies.
Inquisitor, did you need something? The sooner we track down this infiltrator, the better.
Pity the wing is sealed.
You've attracted a following. Who are all these people?
I don't know. They won't leave me alone.
I take it you're not enjoying yourself.
At this point, the headache I'm developing is preferable to the company.
Whoo!
Who do you think the Inquisition should support?
Gaspard's claim to the throne is fair. Orlais needs someone capable of responding to the crisis at hand. A military-minded leader seems the best option.
Well, shit.
Have you noticed?
Nothing that stands out. I doubt there's a single person here without ulterior motives.
Do you have any advice?
Orlesian's social events don't fall within my area of expertise. There are a few here we can trust. Be careful.
Okay.
Talk later.
I await your signal.
Laurent, you are an interesting one. You have quite the silver tongue, Inquisitor. I do hope you put it to good use.
I'd like your opinion of this gathering, milady.
It's doomed to fail, of course. Celine knows that. At least it should be amusing. We haven't had such a menagerie at court in living memory.
What the fuck is it you talking about?
Odd this evening.
Too few Imperial guards stand in attendance, my dear. A shame. They are so pleasantly decorative.
Good evening.
Fuck you.
And here we are. You've done well so far. Keep it up. Remember, my dear, this is war.
Okay.
I've always wondered, what's the Orlesian fascination with masks?
We all wear masks, my dear, not just the people in Orlais. Who you are as a daughter, a lover, a friend, are very different people from the Inquisitor and Herald of Andraste. Orlesians clarify this truth, make it visible. By giving each of these selves its own separate face, they believe they can be their truest selves, unmasked.
Well, as a lover, I'm pretty sure Josephine can attest that I'm pretty good in bed.
Anything happening I should know?
Strange that I haven't seen much of Grand Duchess Florian. One could always find her clinging desperately to the Empress's skirts before.
Damn.
It seems like you enjoy this, Vivienne.
This is the game, Inquisitor. Of course I enjoy it. If I didn't, I'd be dead by now.
Any words of wisdom for navigating the ballroom?
Speak to the Council of Heralds. 6 of them are here tonight. The 7th member of the Council is indisposed. His absence will complicate the negotiations. The Council are the highest-ranking players of the game. They see everything. They might know something we can use.
Tell me, Vivienne, where do you want the crown to fall?
What I want is irrelevant, darling. Orlais requires stability, and that is best served by Empress Celine.
Be ready to act when I give the signal.
Always,
Okay.
my dear.
Wow, there's a lot of people here. But I'll go talk to Liliana in one moment and we might just wrap this up.
the Emperor's fruit.
and call it a day for this one.
Are you happy to see me at all, Josie?
Baby!
Josephine! Oh, Josephine! Is this her?
Inquisitor, please allow me to present to you my younger sister, Yvette Gabriella Montillier.
Delighted to meet you, Lady Montillier.
Wow.
Inquisitor, I've heard so much about you, but not as much as I want. Josephine writes, but she never tells me anything. Is it true you found the Red Templars sacrificing heretics and drinking blood from mages' veins?
Yvette?
Everyone in Antiva City is saying so. Is it true?
There was dark magic there, yes. But none of it so visceral.
Oh. Did you check everywhere?
That's quite enough, Yvette.
Tell me about yourself, Lady Yvette. This is the first time I've encountered any of Josephine's family.
She would forget to mention the artists. I've been studying painting under Antiva's royal tutors. You should be proud, Josie. I'm going to be exhibiting my work next season in the city's biggest salon.
Have you actually sat down and finished the painting yet?
Just wait for my inspiration.
She called her.
I must wait for your tutor's bits.
Which power should the Inquisition throw its weight behind?
Celine has held the throne successfully for years. I see no profit in ousting her. Gaspard has run military campaigns, but never a kingdom. His transition would be, let us say, chaotic.
Enjoying the ball?
I see many of them. The dancing is so dull, your worship. But the Empress's gallery is magnificent.
Yvette.
Sorry, Josie.
Go on, Josephine.
Half Royal must be empty.
Wow.
So many of the Empire's finest are in attendance. They've noticed the Empress paying you special attention, but they don't quite know how to take advantage of it yet. This uncertainty won't last long, I'm afraid.
Okay, let's see if we get any tales on her.
Hear about when Josephine was a girl.
Oh, yes. As she told you about when she was 10 and...
Yvette. Stop.
Oh.
Fine. What about when we were climbing the cliffs by the...
No.
She once told the Duke of...
Absolutely not.
She still plays with her doll collection when no one's looking.
Yvette. That's absurd. Absolutely preposterous.
Oh my god.
Another time.
Okay, let's go talk to Liliana and let's set ourselves off here. We'll save right here, just in case. I should have got rid of some things before I came here, but I couldn't do much about that.
Good. I was hoping I would catch you. What did
Damn.
the Duke say? He points the finger at Ambassador Briala. The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her side. Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
Whoo!
How can Celine openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court? The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivian was the first to turn that appointment into a source of real political power. When the circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
You think she's controlling the minds of the court? That's powerful blood magic.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
Sure thing, Liliana. I swear I fucked you before. I know it's mean, but Cassandra does not want to go into the ballroom.
This ball is a waste of time, like all Orlesian foolishness. Let's find the Venatori collaborator and get out of here.
Have you witnessed anything noteworthy?
Nothing yet. I will let you know.
Okay.
You don't seem to care much for the ball.
Orlesians pretend their petty squabbles are a game. Yes, let us treat murder, corruption, and deceit as delightful amusements. How wonderful.
Okay.
We are here to save Empress Celine, and it galls me. Why does she merit our protection? The Empire would be better off without her. Gaspard is the leader Orlais needs in this crisis.
You think so?
You support the Civil War?
Of course not. Chaos is what Corypheus wants, and we must oppose him. Were it up to me, however, I would let Celine fall and Gaspard take the throne. He would see the true threat, not spend his time throwing balls and writing letters.
Stay alert.
I'll be watching for...
Alright, guys. Well, I've been going for about an hour and 11 minutes. And this sort of thing I want to turn into a little bit of a two-parter. So, what I'm gonna do right now is
there must be something here.
Get whatever the fuck this is. Oh, Caprice coin. I'm gonna save, and we call it a day. Because not many people are watching at the moment, and I don't think I've set everything up right. So, maybe I'll just do something. Well, I'll be doing the rest of this at a later date. Probably sometime next week, I'll be finishing up this part, or I'll be making it into a two-parter, and I'll get that done. But for now, I think that should be good enough where I'm at. We figured out a couple things. Everyone's pointing fingers at each other. Gaspard's an asshole. He's pointing the finger at Briala. Celine's being Celine, I'm guessing. She's being the Orlesian bitch that she is. Everybody's being a bitch there. Everyone has an ulterior motivation. That's a lot of shit right there to cover right there. So, we'll cover some things in the next video that we're going to be doing on Dragon Age Inquisition. So, we'll do that next time. Okay? I know I've been going for about an hour and 13 minutes. I understand. That's usually one of the ranges of my usual videos, but this deserves a lot more credit than I'm doing right now, and I would like to get to it and get personally along with it and get further into the game and give it the merit it deserves and the respect it deserves. Alright, so guys, thank you everyone so much for watching the video, and if you guys like it, please smack the like button, show who's boss, share and subscribe for the glory of the dragon so you too may become immortal. But from Damien to the Bland to Video Games of the World, I will see you Dragon Links in the very next video. Peace, my friends.